we were at level 1 questions, level 2, sorry. They say they are level 2, but I call it level 1 because this set of questions are slightly simpler than this set of questions at the back. So the questions at the back later, I will ask you to do it in group work, and then in groups, then at level 3 here. In groups, I will ask you to do, and then pick a question and do. Then after that, you're going to present your answers here. And I will record you here. Then after that, we'll put the video on YouTube. Yeah, okay. So this was the question. Today we are going to try to finish the chapter. Okay, so as you can see, once you're absent now, you are going to miss quite a lot. If you notice, so you really need to go home and catch up with the video. Over here, yesterday during assessment, we went through like 8 questions, right? Plus 3 more here. So that's a total of about 11 questions. And I think that's an amazing advancement how we progress to doing faster and more at the same time. But I think some of you clearly has a bit of trouble catching up to it. Okay, so if you have problems following up, the good thing is it's recorded. So please, the onus is you to go home, catch up on the video. So yesterday we stopped here. This is the question that you can use the calculator on, meaning the question requires you to be able to tell the shapes that you need to get the answers. And the calculation is allowing you to use the calculator. Okay? So now so I will stop here and not dwell on this question. You should be able to solve. Just a reminder, don't forget the units. Okay? And yesterday we talked about how important it is to name and write in a presentation that helps you to see the step by step. I don't want to see just a jumble of equations. Okay? Now that we are at primary 5, we need to advance in how we answer questions. Every step is very clear. What are we doing? As of previously as well, say for example, even in fractions problems, each step we are clear with what we are doing. Okay? In the front, questions in the front of word problems, we are very clear what we mean by each step, how we get to unit by unit. So that's how we want to approach all our word problems now, to be very clear in it. Right. Now, for these 2 questions, they are not exactly tough questions. Okay, the challenge is where you can see. Now, if let's say now, when you're primary 3 or you start to learn composite figures, if you watch my earlier videos, the primary 3 and 4 videos, you'll notice me in some of the videos printing a sharp copy of this and cutting it out. Okay, later on during recess time, I'll go and print out and cut out for you to see. Okay, what you mean. But of course, exam time, you can't be sitting down there cutting out your exam paper, right? Then you exam paper, then double side somehow you cut out, then the other question don't go already, right? We can't work out that way. But I will show you how that can help you to see. Now, yeah, but yes, but then again, yesterday we discussed, if you really can't see how, then I can take my ruler, my set square to help me. That's why yesterday we talked about we must have color highlighters, color pencils, color pen, whatever that can help you to answer. Sometimes I use my sharpener, pencil case, I use ruler, all these things. All these stationery can help me. Okay, then yesterday I used my class to show you how I plot out part of the shape. Can see? You know, this is my my card. My Justice League card is from Yitong. Yeah. Okay, so it's like this. Okay, okay, so now, but really in the exam time, cannot then how? Read the question carefully. The question contains the clues to help us answer. So that's why we practice the read twice, annotate, choose a method, evaluate. And then right now we can see already here is meter, square meters. That's the units. A figure below is made up of 4 identical right angle triangles. 4 identical right angle triangles means these 4 triangles are the same. Identical means same. And a square. When this happens, we look into it. Do you see the 4 triangles and do you see the square? Yesterday we talked about helping us to figure to take a close look at the figure by using our fingers to guide as we read. Like for example, triangle BCG. Triangle BCG. I use my fingers to trace the shape. Okay, then here says AE, then I use my finger. AE equals to BF. BF equals to CG. CG equals to DH. DH. Which is this one, is it? That means what? Very good. So what Audi is saying is that these lines are all he highlight and mark them out with this symbol. Oops, sorry. These are the same length. They are all 2. Okay. Then it says there EF, EF, LG, GH, EH, 1 meter. Meaning, this is the square. It's 1 by 1 by 1 by 1 meter. Find the total area. So I got this part understood. I got this part understood. What is the total area of the shaded part? Total. Whenever you see the word total, and this is the question, find, you know, okay, it's the sum. Sum got to do with plus or times. Now, eventually, if I were to block out like this, just now, right? I did this. So that I can get my eyes to see only one triangle. Right? Can you see that? And I even can rotate the triangle until it's upright, and then it's easier to see for you, for myself. Now, looking at this, can you already tell the base and height? Yeah. Is this question solvable by 1 step? Yeah. So if I were to redraw this, like this, and I copy the triangle here. Like this? Does it look like it? Yeah. This is one of the triangle. Okay? This is one of the triangle. What's the height? 2. You mentioned 2. 2. What's the base? 2 plus 1. Can? Is it okay? Can, right? Do I really need to bother about the square? The square is the space inside. We don't need it. It's asking for the shaded part. And how many triangles are there? 4. Okay. So back to the 3 methods. Yesterday we summarized the 3 methods. For our friends who are absent, yesterday we were talking about the 3 methods. Summarizing all the word problem questions that go with this chapter on geometry. There are 3 main methods. Number 1, can I find the needed measurements directly? If I can find the middle measurements directly, I just need to calculate directly. If I cannot, then I do the second method. Second method is I cut the shape up. Okay? Or the third method, I use the whole figure minus the unshaded to get the shaded. Or sometimes when it's asking for unshaded, I do the reverse. Right? Okay, back to what we are doing here. So in this case, do we already can find the measurements of one triangle of the shaded part? Yes. So in other words, this question is not difficult, not complicated. Why? Because I can do total area of the shaded parts means is 4 of the area of the triangles. All right, and that's 4 of the triangles. Can you understand what I mean? Can, right? So the total area of the shaded parts here means 4 of these triangles. Can or not? So each of the triangle, okay, each of the triangle is half times base times height, right? Right, correct or not? And then there are 4 of it, so I have 4 times. Okay, I have 4 times half times the base is 3, the height is 2. Okay, I can cancel this one. The answer is just 4 times 3, and that will be 12 square meters. Finish. Finish. You managed to get it? Now, some people say, I count the whole square there, I minus the square little in the middle. Can I do that? Can. But you have many steps after that. But also you don't have the side here. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Can you understand this question? Okay. Then I'll show you the other one. Also one side can finish. Very fast one, okay, done? Okay. Okay. Then I'll show you this one. One step can finish also. They are all triangles. Now, what are some of the ways to cut? If I turn like this. Okay? And I cut like this. Can you see? This is one triangle. Can you see? I cut like that. This is another triangle. Can you see? And these triangles are the same one. They are like mirror images. Can you understand? Can you see? I can also cut like this. Cut like that. Can you see one triangle? Can you see the other triangle? So you see one triangle here, one triangle here. You can count the area of this plus the area of this. That gives you the answer. For me, I go for the easiest and fastest method. Okay, which here we already say, okay, figure ABC. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. AC is perpendicular to BD. AC perpendicular to GD. Then AE is 2, CE is 6, BE is 3, DE is 3. Find the area of the shaded figure. So now I decided to cut the triangle like this. And I see its height. The height is here. So it looks something like this. Can you see now? And then the other triangle is just a mirror image, the same thing. Okay? Okay. So I write here, one step finish. You want to quick a bit. By the way, those of you who come up, you finish your recess and come up, you want to do the iPads are here already. Okay? Okay, so area of shaded figure. Now, why do I bother to write shaded figure? It's because I double check here. If the question asks me for unshaded figure, that I do very clear I'm not getting tricked. When I check, I don't have to redo the whole question. I just zoom in to see whether I get this right. You know what I'm talking about? So it doesn't take very long to write, right? Area of the shaded figure, for me, I choose this method, I'll choose triangle, the area of triangle ABC plus the area of triangle ABC, which is the same thing. Okay, which will just be 2 times of the area of the triangle. Either of the triangle lah. Because they're the same. So I just go 2 times half times base times height. In this case, the base is 2 plus 6. Can see, right? 2 and then 6. So 2 plus 6 times height is 3. So 2 times half times 8 times 3. Cancel, cancel. Answer is 8 times 3. That's 24 square meter. Finish. Can you understand? Yeah? See? Height is 3. Can you understand that? There are 2 of these. Half times. Can you see why I like the cancel method? I don't have to do an additional step of division. Can you understand? Okay, understand, very good. Then we have recess time. When we come back, we will do this as group work. Okay? Okay, before that happens, I will show you quickly what I meant by cut out the shapes. So right now I'm recording this, I printed an extra copy. You see there's nothing at the back. I'm not cutting up my workbook paper. Okay, but for this, what this looks like is I could cut like this. And then find out the answer separately. So if it's like this, it will be if I cut out like this, in the other way is I fold like that. In your test you can fold, not an issue. You can fold. But you just can't cut. You can fold like this. Can you see? Now, sorry, just in case you're a bit not sure where this is page 134. Now, for this one, can anybody tell me if this is the way I cut? What is the height of this triangle? The height. How tall is this triangle? 2 meters. The length? The length? 6. Can you see? So this, if I count like this, it will be half times 2 times 6. Can you see? Then if it's like this, it will be half times 6 times 6. Then I add them up. You understand? Then just now we talked about this one, right? So if I were to cut this, like really cut it, cut like that. And then this is what we get, right? Can you see I fold like that, they are the same? And then I can cut like that. And see? This is what I drew just now. Can you understand? And then I can flip it around then for 2 of the same thing. Then this one here on the previous page. Here, this one. Same thing. I could have cut it out. Okay. Like this, whoops. Okay. Then I can cut. Like this. And then, see? Chang. And this is what I drew just now. The 4 triangles. Right? Is it okay? And Okay. Then now, okay, show you this example, right? I can assemble them together again. Like this. Okay, so now we look at the next set of questions, the level 2 problems. There is 1 question, 2 questions, 3, 4, 5, 6, then the level 3 question. Now, I will go through 1 example. Oops, sorry. Keep knocking into it. Okay. I'll go through 1 example, which is the first question. Then after, you discuss with your friends which question you want to take. Okay? Ready? Okay, I'll go through this one. Then after that, you discuss with your friends which question your 3 of you want to do. You only need to do 1 question. Okay? Now, for this question level 2, find the area of the shaded triangle. Test. Okay. Test. Okay. Okay, now we go through the same methods again. Okay, the same methods here. Here. The same methods that I share here. Either number 1, can I find measurements directly? That means I can do immediately. Either the base or height. Are they provided already? Or can I find them directly? Number 2, can I cut up the figure to shapes? Okay. Or number 3, we use the whole thing minus the unshaded or the shaded to find the shaded or unshaded. So these were the 3 methods, right? Now, so method 1, find measure directly. The shaded triangle is this one. Do I have the dimensions already? Again, we talk reminder, base is any side of the triangle. And height, we talk about, is perpendicular to the base. Okay? And the height stops at the ceiling point, the peak of the triangle. Okay? Based on how you stand the triangle up. Okay, now, back to this question. Do I have the measurements of any of the side? Yes or no? No, don't have. Okay. Do I have a height? Again, don't have. So, can I use the first method? No, cannot. So, can I cut this triangle into parts and help me? No, cannot. No matter how I cut, it still not give me, because don't have the dimensions. So, I must use method 3. The whole minus the shaded. In other words, to find the shaded triangle, I need to use the whole rectangle A, C, D, E. ACDE minus the white parts. What are the white parts? The white parts is ABF. Triangle ABF, ABF. As I write, I use my finger to trace the check. I also must minus this triangle BCD. I also must minus the triangle FDE. That means the whole ACDE minus all this to get the shaded. Okay, can I say? Okay. So I need to do step by step. First, I try area of triangle ABF. How do I get area of triangle? Half times base times height. So I'm looking at triangle ABF. I can find the right angle and its partner height. Okay, ABF, ABF is this one here. Oops, sorry. It's a right angle triangle this way. 2 cm by 2 cm. The unit is 2 cm, units is cm. So the area will be square centimeters. We are looking at this triangle ABF. ABF, there is 2 centimeter by 2 centimeter. So the area will be half times 2 times 2. Cancel, cancel, it will just be 2 square centimeters. Then I go to the next triangle. Let me use another color. I go to this one here, find the right angle. Okay, so this is 2 centimeter by 2 centimeter. This is 1, 2, 3. 3 centimeter by 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 centimeter. So for the next triangle, triangle area of triangle BCD. BCD. The next triangle, we are talking about this one here. Which is looking like this. BCD, like this, is 3 by 4. Half times 4 times 3, cancel, cancel, equals to 2 times 3, that's 6 square centimeter. Then I find the last triangle. Find the right angle. There is area of triangle FDE. That's half times 2 centimeter by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 centimeters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 times 5. This triangle we're talking about is this one at the bottom. Triangle FDE. Triangle FDE is half times 2 times 5. Cancel this, 5 cm square. Square centimeters. Then I need to find the big rectangle, the whole rectangle. Rectangle ACDE. The whole rectangle is this rectangle here, ACDE. Is a 5 by 4 rectangle. So the whole rectangle is 5 times 4. That will give me 20 square centimeters. That is rectangle, so there's no half. It's just base times height. Is this okay? They are not writing. Is there a reason for not writing? Is it? Okay, I'll come over and show your paper to everyone. Okay. I go back to the first sentence, which is the key phrase that we use to solve. So I want to find the shaded part. I use the whole rectangle minus all the little parts. So now the final answer, my answer, I write my answer here. The answer is, I want the shaded part. That means I take the whole, there's 20 square centimeter, minus 2 minus 6 minus 5. So this is the first sentence, right? The whole minus the small little parts. I found the small little parts out already. Then I find the whole. I use the big one minus this. Well, it's the same as I can do 20 minus, I do a bracket. We are order of operations. With P5 now, so we can do a bit more of the order of operations. 2 plus 5 plus 6. Which is equals to 20 minus 13. Very good. So which is 20 minus 13. Answer is 7 square centimeter. You understand? Now, the key thing is I do step by step. Okay? And the next key thing is I must do the step by step neatly. If my working is all over the place, it'll be very hard to see where I'm going. You know what I'm talking about? So I write it and I use this to guide me. So let's say I finish the exam, right? I got extra time to check. I may not have time to redo the whole question. So I can check by, okay, did I understand this correctly? What are the parts I need to find? If suddenly I wrote here A, C, D, B, C, D, B, C, D, I wrote A, C, D, A, C, D, then I know that I wrote already. You know what I'm talking about? Yes. Okay. Can you understand? Can you understand? Can I? Okay. Now I give you the time to choose among the three of you from page 128. Okay, to page 132. The three of you or by yourself, just choose one question to do. Only you do one. Okay? You decide already, you come to the front, I give you the paper. Okay? Now, you do by yourself first. After that, you decide. Hello. Are you looking at me? Now, there are 2 or 3 of you on the same table, right? You all just choose one question to do. You do by yourself first. After you finish do by yourself, the 2 of you check. Then you decide which one you are going to present on a fresh piece. For example, let's say Luke, Dylan, and Hunter, they choose to do question number 2, this question, page 129. Then all 3 of you do this by yourself first. Then after that, you finish already, you look at each other's answer. See whether you all are correct or not. When you feel confident, you choose one person's answer to present. This answer will be pasting around our classroom. Okay? So that everybody can see. Understand what I'm talking about? Okay, now you all choose which question to do. Okay, let's do now. Yes. Okay. But you choose the question first. Okay, have you choose the question? Choose the question already, you do the question now. Yes, do yourself first. Yes. Do by yourself first, then after that you check with each other. Only you do one question. Okay, I will set a timer for us to do the question by ourselves. Yes. What's the shaded part? Do it yourself first. Sorry? Okay. Which of you do first? Everybody do the same question first. I think the two of you do the same question. Can we turn to the question? I'm showing the timer. There's 10 minutes to do one question. Sorry? I'm not doing the question. Don't talk. Which question have you all chosen? Did you decide? We did have to Never mind, it's okay. As a class we discussed before, which question are you doing? This one. How come you doing a different one? You want to do this one? Okay, that one we do this one also. Do. Now, stop talking. The whole thing here is unrectangular. What do you get? Where is P? Where do you get the P from? Do you have the size of the triangle? Is it given? So it's not given. So you cannot find it directly. This question is similar to the previous question. You have to find the whole big rectangle first. Where do you get 3 times 3 from? 3. Then where the other 2? What is why you times the two side? What do you get? Okay. Okay. Then now after you all done with the question, you all get the same answer. No, all different answers. Okay. 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 Then you see. Then you look at each other's answer and say, why is see which part is it different? How come it's different? Which part is different and how come? Okay, good. I like how you're writing. Very nice. Girl, very good. Very well. Good job. Very different. Well, then look at each other's answer then. How do you explain each step to each other or your friends? Explain each step to your friends. Yeah, and the thing is the big triangle minus Time up. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna stop you here because by right, 10 minutes is enough for a question. Now, what I observe is a few things. Number one, can I see a show of hands? Who is like stuck? I don't know what to do. Okay, if you are stuck, I need you to diligently go home and finish your missions on Kubis for this chapter. Can I see your hands again? Hi, hello, everybody. If you feel like stuck, you don't know how to proceed, this is not a good sign. I need you to promise me you go home, go on Kubis and finish the missions for this chapter. I'm not going to give it extra work that continue to let you get stuck. But if you go and do your missions, relearn the chapter again, it can help. Okay? I will check. You don't nod your head now at me and or say yes, yes, I will do it. I will check your missions. Go and get it done. Can I see a show of hands? How many groups managed to finish that one question? Okay. Changing question, never mind. Don't change now. Who say I finished, but all of us different answer? Okay. Okay. Now, I think we are not ready to present. So I will help you a bit more with some of the questions. If you're ready, I'm going to go through the questions. 10 minutes should be enough for one question. If you take more than 10 minutes, it means that in the exam time, you might not be able to finish your test paper. Can we look up at the screen now? From now on, we are at level 2 and above questions. If you think that one step can solve the question, that is impossible. Okay, that means something is wrong. You're not understanding enough. Now, this question here is exactly the same one as this one. Okay, so the same steps can be used. That's why I choose to go through this first. Around, can I see your paper? I'm at this question now, 128. Thank you. Let's take a look at his. He says here. This picture. He says here, U, W, X, Y is a rectangle. Can you understand? Can you understand right there? U, W, X, Y is a rectangle. Can you understand that? To get to the shaded part, it cannot be one step get answer. No sides of this shaded triangle is given. Some of you wrote 3, 3 here. That is wrong. 3 is for here. This is 3 centimeters. The line on the grid is 3 centimeters. This slanted line here, the side of the triangle, this is not 3. It is not on the side of it is not in line with the grid. It is not given. So for those of you who wrote 3, 3, you are wrong. You cannot count like that. This line is going to be longer than 3. So none of these measurements of the triangle is given. Same as this question here. Some of you saw this triangle and you wrote here by yourself, you wrote here 25. Who said this is 25? You say, how can it be 25? This is 25. Previously, we discussed already. If you slant your body a bit though, can this be the same as this? Oh, it cannot be the same. It will not be 25. Only the same straight perpendicular line will be 25. It's not going to be 25. Now, back to this question. Ralph wrote here, to find the shaded area, he wrote here, the whole thing, UWXY, minus triangle UVZ. Minus away triangle DWX. Excuse me. Which question? Minus triangle ZXY. Can you understand this statement? Write this down now. Can you understand this statement? Yes or no? Yes. I shall copy the same statement as what Raul wrote. UWXY is the whole rectangle. To find the shaded area, I will use the whole rectangle minus triangle UVZ minus the triangle DWX minus the triangle ZXY. Can you understand? Can, right? Now, can we find the whole rectangle area first? UWXY. What is the area of rectangle UWXY? Length times breadth. What's the length of the rectangle? Length. The long side of the rectangle. 4. What's the breadth of the rectangle? The short side. 3. The whole thing is 12 cm squared. Can you understand this? Can you understand? We move on to the next step. Then I need to find each of the rectangles. This one here. Each of the rectangle. This one here. And each of the rectangle here. Base times height, base times height, base times height. Round, thank you. Can you understand? And move on. Then I move on. I find each elegant triangle by itself. I go with the green color one first. Area of triangle UVZ. Half times 3 times 1. That will be 1.5 or 1.5. Then I have the pink color one. Area of triangle triangle DWX. area of triangle BWX will be half times 3 times 1. There's also 1.5 square centimeters. Then I try to find the blue color one. The blue color one is area of triangle ZXY. Half times 2 times 4. That is 4 square centimeters. I find the 3 triangles. 1.5, 1.5, 4 square centimeters. Get to my final answer. Shaded area. The 4 minus the triangles. Minus all the triangle. Which is the rectangle we talked about just now. That is, we found 12. Minus the 3 triangle, I do add them up first. 1.5 plus 1.5 plus 4. 1.5 plus 1.5 is 3. So it's 12 minus 7. Answer 12 minus 5, 5 square centimeters. You need to write your steps step by step. So that it's in a sequence. You understand saying? I need to write smaller and tidier step by step. I cannot be writing in a jumble up manner or in a messy manner. Do you understand? I need to write one step by one step. One step by one step. One step by one step. Can you understand? We are going too slow already. I'm recording this, so go back and see. Moving on. Find the area of the shaded part in each figure. A. If you see this, there are 2 parts to it, meaning it's slightly less difficult. I say this again. You need to be understanding this. You cannot be sitting down there just copying answers. In the exam time, there's nobody to copy. You can only copy from your brain. So if you cannot catch up, means you're struggling to understand. If you're like, I can't see, I need to copy this, that means you are not really understanding. If you can understand, you should be able to write the next steps by yourself. If you need, you go back and look at it. Go back and look at it in your time and try to understand again. Do you know what I'm talking about? Don't stop here in the classroom, say, I copy, finish, I'm done. Then go home, you forget everything. Then your brain is empty. You understand what I'm talking about? In the end of the day, you have to know how to do this by yourself. ABCD is a rectangle here. I want to find the shaded part. That means I must take away this triangle. Can I find the measurements directly of the shaded part? Cannot. That means there must be something to do. So to find the shaded part, it will have to be use the whole rectangle minus away the triangle here. Let's call it triangle Y. The white color triangle Y. Are the measurements of Y given? Doesn't look like it's given. Look carefully again. Can it be given? Not sure. Never mind. I go to my steps first. Try to find this first. Area of rectangle ABCD equals to length times breadth. What is the length? 70. What's the breadth? 50. Answer 3500 square centimeter. Now look closely at the triangle here. This is the base. Why will I call this the base? It's a straight and it's a straight side. There's a parallel side. I can find this base by using the given measurement here. Chop this up away. 70 minus 60. That's how I'm going to get this space here. So I look at the triangle, area of triangle Y. Cannot understand? I turn it around. Can you see the triangle now? Upright. Can you see how I can draw the height? I can take my set square or my ruler to help me. Base and height is perpendicular. So I'm looking at this measurement here. This is the height. And how do I find this height? I can slide here to see. I can slide here to see. Here, this is the height. Can you see? I chop this part away. I get this. So, turn it back. The base is 70 minus 60. That is 54 centimeter. The height of the triangle, 50 minus 25. So the area of triangle Y will be half times the base times the height. Seventeen times 25. Sorry, 27 times 25. 24 divided by 2, better check. Correct, 27 times 25. So 27 times 25. What do you say was the answer again? 675, that's correct. So from here, I get to the answer. The final answer here will be the shaded area. Just now we discussed already, the final part will be use the rectangle. Use the rectangle minus the triangle. Rectangle I found, triangle I found. So last part is take the rectangle minus the triangle. That will be equals to 3,500 minus 675. 3500 minus 675. 2,825 square centimeters. Okay, moving on. Here we have a triangle ABC. Then we have right angle triangle DEN. So to find the shaded space will be the big triangle minus the small triangle. Shaded part will be the big triangle, triangle ABC, minus the small triangle, triangle DEN. So I try to find the big triangle first. Big triangle ABC, the area is half times base is 60, half times base is 60, height is here. Whoops, sorry. Half times 60 times 50. 25 plus 25. Half times 60 times 50. 1,500. Small triangle, triangle DEF. Half times 20 times 25. We are looking at this. Height and base. That will be 250. So finally, the shaded will be 1,500 minus 250. Answer will be 1,250. 1,250. Can you understand? Now, the numbers have gone bigger. And the steps have become more. And some of you still thinking that I can solve problems that are just with one step. That doesn't work. One step of problem is coming 1. 2 steps of problems are coming 2. 3 steps or more is coming 3 onwards. Primary 5, you're going to have multiple steps. So to think that we can solve the problem in one step, that is not going to work out for you. If you really can solve problems in one step, then the question must be that, like this, when you look and you really can identify some hidden trick in it, that these 4 triangles are identical. That's what one step can solve. But in this case, questions like this, certainly it cannot be one step. Not many people chose this question. A lot of people say, a lot of people don't want to choose this one. Find it a bit hard. Okay. So this question a bit more challenging because you have to use both method 2 and method 3. In this area of the shaded figure, you need to use both methods. This one here, as well as for this one, these 2 triangles are tricky. To find this shaded part, I'm going to use both methods 2 and methods 3. First, I'll find this triangle to find. Now, the second one is tough. If I want to cut this, I can cut also. I will have to cut it into even more parts. So to solve this, I will cut into more parts. For this, I will choose the big rectangle idea. And I minus away this triangle here. Let me call this triangle ABG. So I will find the shaded figure by using area of triangle BCD plus figure. This odd figure that I cut out is like this. This is B, D, E, F, G. But this figure a bit hard to find. So let me try to find this one first. To find this shape here, I will use the rectangle A, D, E, F, minus away this corner. Can you understand? I'll minus this corner away. Minus this corner triangle away to get me this shaded part. This triangle is A, B, G. Can you understand? So after I find this one, I find this small triangle on top and put together. So to find this shaded part, I use the big rectangle that I highlight just now. ADFE. ADEF. So I find the rectangle minus that triangle, which is 20 times 18 minus the triangle half times 12 times 18. I mean, I use this. Okay, I'm going to stop here. Later for supplementary, then we'll complete the remaining questions. Now,